Hi guys, today I'm back in my den, and this is my second video of the day. So that's when I did my street equipment light video, the last of the street lighting neck, of course. I've got one more in the series, and then that will be me done. I don't know what, and also saying that they finished off the series, and the last week I'm going out to show you, and it won't be that exact night, but it'll be since I'll probably do since I like to do a walk on Friday night. So what I'm gonna do is go around and show you all the updates I have to my den. And it is getting quite warm in here, so I'm gonna switch the fan on. So while the fan's going off, it is quite a nice place. And yeah, of course, yeah. So this is why I need to switch my fan on. It's 25 degrees in here. It definitely needs the fan on. Getting stuck in air, cold air. It's only 24 degrees it says out there. And yeah, that's actually outdoor temp. It's not like predicted temperature like what the weathermen have. It's straight from a temperature sensor. And yeah, we do have a little bit of problem with our LEDs up here. If you see, just wait. If you can tell, you know. Are you ready? There's a problem. Oh, big section gone out. Most of them gone green. That section's out. This. Hang on. I need a longer stick. Yes, this used to be the fluorescent fixture in my den. Get out now. So, there. We're pointing with a fluorescent fixture. That section's always out. This is quite handy for pointing. And it will last a bit. And when it all rusts into nothing, if it does, I'll just get. If I have something else, I'll use something else. I'll probably have something else because probably at that time the one rust, so I'll probably be using this fixture, and that one decides to quit. That will be used as a pointy stick. I do like having a pointy stick, so I'm just using that as a pointy stick. I do like it, and then blue is the same. All this works is well, that section is dead. Put them back on the mode again, and yeah. What did just people on the noisy cars? I've just had enough. Of course, we've done a little bit of move all around here. This is out here, and this is all changed now as the two trees have come out for the summer. This is here. We always like to have. This always seems to be a shelf. Getting the shelves in, but in the winter this room's full of plants, and it is actually full of plants. So I've got a temperature sensor with just the older ones as they all went faulty. When I did my magic and fixed, they all started to work again. Got two of them not working. I did my magic. This one randomly goes out still. Every so often, just goes out. It goes blank on the thing in the sunroom. And that's what that one didn't came on top, and another one went off. So we're just gonna get a new one. That's the exact same one as the one is in my den. So I know the temperature from in here. When that one stops working, I'll just use a different one. Also got one in my old filming location is my Wendy house. That's my old filming location. As if the rabbit could have been still alive, yes, I would not have all this. I'll be up in there in that small space where I made my first video, Energizer 1, and I think changed it to fluorescent, all in that room. And I will show you it. It's changed a lot, but it's now used as this is where we put garden storage, just a storage shed. Of course, this is new. Got this today. I stand. It will get put away in winter. We got all these plant window boxes now. I do quite like them. A flag. New flag there. That's not new. That's another thing that's been donated to us. So I'll pause and I'll go up there. Here's my Wendy house. It is all opened up. And we've got no light in here. Let's put those ones on. There's our television since it has been moved. But it's been cleaned and it's basically used as storage. Now it's cleaned up. We do put plant pots in here but in Christmas time, yeah, this is the main electrical room at Christmas time when I get the lights up around here. So this has changed a bit, of course. I'm starting to move my stuff out. Just using this room as storage. And it's been put in there. Of course, I've got this nice thing I used to play with. Just had so many other things I used to play with, and yeah, it did. Like the lovely one here. So many things I've took this different store. I've had latches there. I used to keep this window locked, but don't do it anymore. And you can actually tell that door, it was actually a hook door, but I modified this room a lot. But yeah, make it my nice thing. And this is, remember this a Christmas video. Remember that from Christmas video? Well, guess what? Yes, it still works. And I could show you it lit it up. As I've got power in my den. As you can tell. It's still working. Yeah, section's still dead. But I do like having. When these quit, I'll get more green rope light. So do like having. I don't have any curtains in here anymore. They got took down a long time ago. And I just kept it open so the green light would go through the window. So that's why I looked green at Christmas. Because I had lights in there. Of course, we've got our pond here. Yeah, see all the plants are out now for summer. These are the plants, so if it gets cold, go in there. There's a fountain. Come back. See all my. That's used to be my old filming location up there. You can tell how small it is. Yeah, I'll still be up there. Not having all this good equipment. And man, I say is I'm gonna have to get a bulb put in there. as I had. Oh, there's the bird. Yeah, he's at his nest. Shut that so he can go in his nest. This is the bulb I was looking for, because got a portable light, but we put different lights in here. And I'm just gonna quickly go up. Don't want to bother this bird, as it is his location. As you can tell. We've started luckily the nest in there. Then we've got that bird box there. It doesn't really get used, so I might move that one up to there. There's one hidden one up here. There's a hidden one up here. There's a hidden one, you can't see it in the plants, but yeah. I'll pause as there's people working in the kitchen. I'm back in my den. Not my den, my Wendy house. I'm not used to saying my Wendy house, but yeah. I won't be saying that if didn't have a den, but I. There we go. And we do have our light working now. You do hear people still in the kitchen. I haven't remembered you, but yeah. I'm just trying to keep this open tonight and just shut the door. As, yeah, it didn't get used for a while. Because I got, and then it didn't get used more and more. And that means this didn't get moved, so at that door, that window was hard to open for the first time in a long time now. And so I was, and yeah, I can't switch power off to this building. That's on a different circuit, but I can't switch power off to the building, because if I do that, guess what switches off? It actually switches my fountain off. This comes into here. That's what we use at Christmas time. So, I'll plug them back in. It just really stays in there, and then it goes to the main power box, which is the Wendy house. That power goes to a different power box, and it will end up in one. So what I'm going to do is I'll go back down and end it there. I'm going to go down to end it now, and it will be Mr. Bird is still in there. I forgot the name, but I know I have Mrs. Blackbird come along down here. I had Mrs. Blackbird this morning down here. But yeah. Bye.